Yeah. Some people chase the ground. I'm chasing altitude. Let's rise. I elevate my body, had to move with intention. Stretching past pain, learn to breathe through the tension. From slouched over dreams to my spine straightened up. Had to stand on my values, couldn't lean on my luck. Every step got weight, every meal got thought. Had to love this vessel like the spirit did caught. I'm not running from age, I'm just running my race. Every scar on my skin, put some wisdom on my face. Elevate, mind clear, feet steady. Elevate, heart strong, hands ready. Elevate, from the floor to the stars, we levitate. If it don't live my life, I let it wait. Let it wait. Elevate my mind, had to clean out the noise. Too many broken opinions from unhealed boys. Read a book, took notes, learned silence is power. Found diamonds in pressure, found peace in the hour. I don't argue with chaos, I starve it instead. Feed my thoughts real truth, let the lies go unfed. Had to unlearn fear that was handed to me. Now my thoughts move free like they finally got keys. Elevate, mind clear, feet steady. Elevate, heart strong, hands ready. Elevate, from the floor to the stars, we levitate. If it don't live my life, I let it wait. Let it wait. Yeah. Yeah. Elevate financially, talk numbers, not flash. I respect every dollar cause I know where I was from. Almost enough to it stacking with grace. I don't chase quick money, I build wealth with pace. Contracts over clout, ownership, my religion. If it don't make sense long term, that's a bad decision. I invest in my vision, cut leaks in my stream. Every check is a receipt saying bet on your dream. I'm not lucky, I'm aligned. I'm not rushed, I'm on time. Every level cost me comfort. Every rise refine my grind. Yeah, elevate spiritually, feet on the ground. Head in the clouds, but my truth staying sound. I pray like I'm talking, I listen like I'm taught. Ancestor whisper when the room get quiet enough. I don't beg the universe, I partner with flow. Do the work in the dark, let the light do the show. I'm not holy cause I'm perfect, I'm sacred cause I try. I elevate daily, even when I cry. Elevate body, mind, soul, funds. Elevate old wounds, don't control us. Elevate, say it slow, let it resonate. If it don't help me rise, I don't negotiate. Still climbing, still grounded, still grateful, still elevate.
Steps off, baby. This ain't just a vibe, it's a sanctuary. You just walked into the Love Palace. Welcome to a daily dose of D. Wrap yourself in satin truth. This love ain't rushed, it's velvet smooth. Silk on your spirit, rose in your mouth. Let me show you what healing's really about. Ooh, she don't play with pleasure, nah. Only pours it where it's earned. Let it burn slow. A daily dose of D. Let the love run deep and free. One touch and you'll believe. She's the calm, she's the heat, she's the peace you need. Here in the Love Palace, where even broken ships sail smooth. Anchored down, baby, daily dose of D. Your prescription to feel seen. No refills, just show up and receive. Let your ships drift into healing seas. We don't chase waves, we ride them. She don't beg, she just glows.
Some people rise because life lifts them, but the chosen ones rise because they choose themselves. Elevation isn't an accident, it's a decision, a calling, a whisper from the universe saying, "You've been down long enough. Now come up higher." Elevation is when your spirit remembers its wings. It's when your future starts pulling harder than your past. It's when you recognize that the version of you've been living as is too small for the destiny you were born for. So today we elevate. Welcome to Daily Dose of D. Grand rising, grand afternoon, or grand evening, depending on what time of day you're watching Daily Dose of D. I am your host, Goddess Dia Love. How's everyone doing out there today? We have made it to Thursday, y'all. Some call this day Friday Eve. Some call this Thirsty Thursday. You know what we're going to call it here today? I thought about it. Thriving Thursday. We are thriving this Thursday. We are thriving to elevate. And with that being said, the word of D-Day is elevate. Let me go ahead and get that banner out the way for you. Rise or lift. Rise or lift something up to a higher position. And let's not forget our quote of the day. Elevate not just yourself, but those around you. True success is lifting others as you rise. All right. So, with that being said, our title for today is This is Your Elevation Season, baby. Mindset, healing, money, and purpose. So, as I mentioned, we're diving deep into the word that has a powerful shift to can shift your entire trajectory. Okay? It's elevation. Elevate. That's what the word is. And as I mentioned before, elevate at its simplest form means to lift up, to rise, to bring something to a higher state. The word comes from the Latin elevator, a combination of ex, which means out or up, or lever, which means to lighten. So at its root, elevation is the process of lightening your load so you can rise. It's spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. It's identity work at its finest. It's the removal of weight so your life can ascend. So when we talk about elevating in life, we aren't just talking about a new routine or breaking up with someone who's toxic. Elevation is a transformation of your entire being. It means you stop living from survival mode and start living from purpose. You shift from reacting to creating. You release the identity that kept you stuck and step into the identity that can carry your destiny. Elevation is when your thoughts get clearer, your boundaries get stronger, baby, your patience gets deeper, and your direction gets sharper. It's not about being better than other people. It's about outgrowing the version of you that wasn't built for this next season. When we talk about elevating in life, we are describing a conscious upward shift in your state of being. It's the process of outgrowing your previous self and moving into a version of reality that is more refined. You're more intentional and you're more aligned with your highest potential. A truly elevated life goes far beyond just having better habits or nicer friends. It's a holistic transformation where your entire frequency matches the external quality of your existence. It's characterized by the sense of ease, clarity of purpose, and a refusal to settle for low vibrational distractions that keep people, most people, stagnant. So, Love Palace family, hold that thought because we're just getting started on this word elevation. Now, I want you to think about how this week went. We were stagnant, we were not moving. Then we had some motion going on, right? And when we had some motion on, we started releasing. And now we are elevating. So let's step into this quick commercial break. And when I come back, we're going to dive deeper into the layers of this elevation, okay? The kind that shifts your mind, your spirit, and your entire life. So stay right here when Daily Dose returns in one moment.
Let's talk about the word elevate. To elevate is to raise something up, to lift it higher than where it started. You can elevate a box onto a shelf, you can elevate your mind with learning, or you can elevate.
Does elevate mean? What does elevate mean? And the more I asked, the more the answers started coming to me. And it made me realize that, man, elevate to me and what it means in my life is pretty much just rising above everything that's meant to keep you down. Letting go of all of the stuff in your life that's making your life feel heavy. Letting go of all the toxicity, the drama, the negativity, and just really moving in light, moving in positivity, moving in love. All the things that make you feel light. You know what I'm saying? It's really just reaching a point in your life, man, where certain things are beneath you. It might be things in your life right now that you won't even entertain no more because you elevated above it. It might be places you might not even go because you elevated above it. It's probably things people can say to you that if they would have said it 2-3 years ago, man, you would have got on their ass. But you elevated above it. Elevate, man. Elevate. Rise above, man. Put things beneath you that no longer serve a purpose in your life. So if you ain't doing nothing else in your life, man, make sure that you elevate.
Welcome back to Daily Dose of D. I hope you grabbed you some water or whatever beverage that you are drinking on, took that deep breath, and came back ready to rise because we're about to climb a little higher about this word elevation. So now I want to get into the types of elevation that you can have. So, elevating mentally. Let's talk about that one first. So, elevating mentally is the process of upgrading your internal operating system. It's moving beyond your reactive thinking and your self limiting beliefs into a state of cognitive sovereignty. When you elevate mentally, you become the observer of your thoughts rather than a slave to them. It looks like high level emotional intelligence, the ability to process stress without spiraling out of control, and a commitment to a lifelong learning. You stop seeking external validation because your internal sense is worth of unshakable. You possess a growth mindset that views every challenge as a data point for improvement rather than a reason to just stop and quit. Mental elevation is when your mind stops running the old programs and the old ways that you did and starts operating from clarity, power, and possibility. You stop recycling these negative thoughts and then you stop replaying the same insecurities and you also stop believing everything your fears tell you. Mentally elevating means you challenge your beliefs, you expound your perspective, and you stop settling for thinking that there's limit for your potential. It's when your mind becomes a tool for growth instead of a trap of old narratives. So, what does this look like, Goddess Dear Love? It looks like you pausing before reacting, choosing problem solving over panicking. It looks like thinking long term instead of short term comfort. It's like it looks like you're refusing to shrink your version just because your old mindset wasn't prepared to handle it. So now, let's go ahead and talk about the next elevation. And this one is a good one, spiritual elevation. We're going to talk about spiritual elevation. Y'all ready? All right. Spiritual elevation is perhaps the most profound shift as it involves connecting to something larger than yourself. It means living in alignment with your soul's purpose and recognizing the interconnection of all things. A spiritually elevated life looks like deep inner peace, even in the midst of all this outside chaos. It manifests as a life led by your God given intuition, compassion, and a sense of flow. You no longer feel the need to force outcomes. Instead, you trust the timing of your life. It's characterized by daily practices that ground you, whether that's going to be meditation, prayer, or quiet reflection, leaving you feeling centered and whole. Spiritual elevation, listen to this, isn't about religion, it's about alignment. It's when you reconnect to your inner guidance, when you start trusting your intuition, when you begin to feel the subtle pull toward your higher self. Spiritual elevation is when you stop moving out of ego and start moving out of truth. Let me say that one again for you. Spiritual elevation is when you stop moving out of that ego, that big ego, like Beyonce said y'all had, and start moving out of truth. It's when you give up control and replace it with faith, surrender, and inner wisdom. And what this looks like, it looks like peace, baby. It looks like peace becoming your natural state instead of chaos. It looks like signs showing up at the right time. And it looks like answers coming within instead of the outside noise. It looks like your spirit saying, I'm ready for more. and life responded. Okay, so now we're going to get into the next elevation. And this next elevation is physical elevation. So, physical elevation is when your body starts to reflect the life you're trying to live. It's not about being perfect because there's no such thing. It's about vitality. It's deciding to move your body with intention, to eat in ways that support your goals, to rest in ways that restore you, and to treat your body like a partner in your purpose. Physical elevation looks like more energy, more strength, more endurance, and most importantly, more self respect. You look in the mirror and you see a body that can carry the future you're building. To elevate physically means to treat your body as a high performance vehicle, whatever that is to you. Me, I'm a Cadillac. You feel me? I want to be one of the high performance Cadillacs. Okay, so this physical elevation means you treat your body like a high performance vehicle for your soul rather than an afterthought. It isn't just about looking fit. It's about vitality and the quality of your energy. Physical elevation looks like waking up with natural alertness. Okay, you wake up, you be like, oh, I feel good, I'm ready to go. It's choosing foods that fuel your cellular health and moving your body with a sense of gratitude, being grateful for the body that you in. When you are physically elevated, you have the stamina to pursue your dreams without holding back by brain fog or being lethargic. You respect your boundaries regarding rest. So you say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my rest. You start respecting that boundary and then you get that rest. You carry yourself with a posture of confidence because you are truly comfortable in your own skin. So now, Love Palace family, I'm going to talk about the final elevation. And this is that financial, that dinero, that money, them dollar bills elevation. Financial elevation happens when your money story changes. Financial elevation happens when your money story changes. Okay? So when you stop treating money like a mystery and start treating it like a system, it's when you build consistency, when you save with purpose and stop spending to escape stress and start spending to support your future. Stop going when you stressed out. Now let me raise my hand on this one, y'all, because call that retail therapy. Okay, I'm being stressed out and I'm going to go shop, and get stuff that I don't even really need. But when you have a financial elevation, you start spending on things that's going to support your future or your goal. Financial elevation looks like stability replacing struggle. It looks like stability replacing struggle. Investments replacing impulse buy. And long term thinking replacing short term gratification. And it's when your money finally feels like a tool and not a trap. Financial elevation is often misunderstood as making more money. Y'all hear that? Financial elevation is often misunderstood as making more money, but true financial elevation in this area is about mastery and freedom. It means moving from a mindset of scarcity and survival to the one abundance and impact. To achieve financial elevation, you must cultivate a relationship with money where it becomes a tool for your vision rather than a source of constant anxiety. This looks like having multiple streams of income, practicing self discipline, and reaching a point where your time is no longer strictly traded for dollars. An elevated financial life allows you to be generous and to make decisions based on your values rather than your bank balance. Now, listen to this. We all heard that phrase, right, by somebody: more money, more problems. Well, I'm going to tell you this phrase. I'm going to offer you start saying this phrase that Tony Jones said: more money, no problem. What do you think about that? So we're heading into another commercial break. But when I return, we're shifting gears into how to elevate others, how to recognize when someone elevates you, and how to elevate yourself from every angle. So stay with me right here at Daily Dose of D right after this message.
Get around people who appreciate your talent, not just want to use you for it. Get around people who pour into your cup, not just want to drink from it. Get around people who want to help you elevate your life, not just use you to elevate theirs. Stop keeping these leeches in your life that expect everything from you, but give absolutely nothing to you. And I get it. You might say, well, who's there to support me? There's a world full of people waiting to support you. So don't let those that don't support you keep you from seeing that. And I want to be clear, when you remove these people from your life, because you will, they're going to try to paint a picture to the world that you're wrong when they did you wrong. But I want you to understand this, Annie, and never forget it. Never feel guilty for cutting someone off when they handed you the scissors. But like I always tell you, it all starts with you.
She wrote it in the rhythm of the trees. Talk sweet, come like tea.
Hello, everybody. We have came to the part of the show when I show the product of the day. And the product of the day today at Daily Dose of D is the Walk It Off Tea. The Walk Off Tea by Holistic Royalty by Kales. And this is considered for heavy legs. So what this does is support circulation and eases the weight down for your swollen, like that you have in your calves or your thighs. So this tea is excellent for you to wind down, or if you're having a long day, you need to recover, go ahead and do that. So let me get this tea. Let me open that. This is the loose leaf part, right? I don't want it to fall out on my computer. That's the loose leaf. She also has them in tea bags as well. In this tea, there's passion flower, ginger root, skullcap, lavender, gotu kola, nettle, cinnamon, ginkgo, California poppy, lemon balm, and chamomile. Don't that sound delicious, y'all? So, like I said, you can get it in the loose leaf form or tea bags, 8 tea bags. You can hit her at at Holistic Royalty by Kels, TikTok, Instagram, or holisticroyalty@gmail.com. And don't forget that she has united with Shamaka Essentials. So at www.shamaka Essentials, you could get the heavy legs, walk it off tee as well. Okay. So either way, go ahead and tap in over at the website because you can get it there if you're in Georgia, in the dirty South. Here, hit her up and she'll get that right to you. So go ahead and tap in to Holistic Royalty by Kim. Get the walk it off tea, okay? And to help with your heavy legs. So tap in to Shamaka Essentials and Holistic Royalty by Kels.
She don't heal you, she helps you grow. Queen Kels, where the earth meets the soul, and healing becomes your home.
Welcome back, family. I hope you enjoyed that word from my sponsor. Go ahead and tap in and get you some tea. When I tell you, you will not be disappointed, you will not be disappointed. So go ahead, either hit the website at www.shamakiessentials.com or Holistic Royalty by Kels, TikTok or Instagram, or Holistic Royalty by Kels at gmail.com. All right. So now, welcome back, y'all beautiful people. We're going to finish this climb together, right? We finished this climb of elevation together. So let's talk about how we can elevate others. When you elevate another person, it's one of the highest callings we have. It involves seeing the gold in the someone that they might not yet see in themselves and speaking it to their potential rather than their past. When someone elevates you, they challenge you to rise, right? Provide you with new perspectives and a higher standard for your conduct. You see, it feels like being seen in your truest form. This is the kind of relationship that acts as a mirror that reflects back your power, making you feel lighter and more capable of achieving the impossible. To elevate someone, to lift their spirit, expand their thinking, and support their growth without controlling their journey. Let me say this again. So we have a clear understanding. To elevate someone is to lift their spirit, expand their thinking, and support their growth without controlling their journey. We ain't supposed to control the journey. We're supposed to just help and support, okay? Elevating someone means you see their potential even when they don't. You speak life into them. You encourage their evolution and you challenge them when they might shrink and be like, oh no, I don't think I could do this or I'm not good at this. No, you challenge them. You inspire them without forcing them. Elevation is never manipulation, it's empowerment. Let me say that again. Did y'all hear me? Y'all come close. Elevation is never manipulation, it's empowerment. So know the difference. So, what does it mean when someone like says they're going to elevate you? Because we just said it's not manipulation, right? So, what does it mean? When someone elevates you, they raise your standard for yourself. They don't enable your excuses. Mm-mm. I ain't having no excuse. Nah, girl, you about to do that? Mm-mm. They don't feed your insecurities. They help you see yourself more clearly. Elevating energy pushes pushes you forward and not backward. It expounds you, it grows you, it inspires you to become someone you're proud of. It leaves you better, stronger, and more self aware. Being elevated by someone often manifests through radical belief. This is when a mentor, a friend, a partner sees a version of you that is more capable and powerful than you currently recognize. They don't just offer empty compliments. They hold you to a higher standard of excellence by refusing to let you settle for mediocre. They elevate your expectations for yourself. Now, this could be challenging because it requires you to step out of your comfort zone. hmm But the result is permanent. It's a permanent shift in how you carry yourself and how you perceive your own value in the world. It's a reminder that while self elevation is vital, we are also social creatures designed to rise together. Let me say this again. It's a reminder that, yeah, we got that self elevation, and that's important. But we're also social creatures. We're created to be social creatures. So we're designed to rise together. And when someone elevates you, they aren't just doing you a favor, they are invested in the ripple effect of your success, knowing that as you rise, you will eventually be in a position to elevate others in return. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something before I get to this next topic about how to elevate ourselves. Now, this is me. This is me in 2026. I'm going to elevate you. I'm going to make sure I root for you. I'm going to support you and I'm going to be there for you. But in order for me to elevate myself, if you can elevate me and support me, likewise in 2026, you're not the person I need to elevate because I want that back in return. I want reciprocity. So in 2026, those that I support and love and continue to help family members and friends, and I help them with their products, their business, whatever they doing, I'm going to need that back. And I don't feel that that's selfish. I feel that that's reciprocity. And if we are a family and if it's out of love, it should be easy for you to support and elevate me. And that's what Dee's doing in 2026. Okay, now we're going to talk about how you can elevate yourself. All right. And then I'm not going to keep you too long today. I'm not going to keep you too long today, but I want you to go ahead and keep thriving this Thursday, okay? So, if you're wondering how to elevate yourself right now, God Still Love is going to offer some things to you. It starts with your mindset and personal growth. You must decide that you are no longer available for mediocre version of your life. Just like I said, how I'm changing things in my life, right? This requires an audit of your environment, cleaning up your physical space and your social circle to ensure they reflect where you are going and not where you have been. You adapt habits and well-being practices and not chores, but as non-negotiable rituals of self-respect. By consistently choosing the higher path in your thoughts, your health, your connection, you're going to create a momentum that naturally carries you toward the elevated existence. Self elevation is a full spectrum lifestyle. It's about the lifestyle. Lifestyle, that's what it's about right there. It starts, like I said, with your mindset and personal growth, where you choose to think differently. Speak life into yourself, baby, and show up with discipline, even if you don't feel like it. Let me say it again. You're going to choose and think differently. You're going to speak life into yourself, and you're going to show up and have discipline, even if you don't feel like it. Then it moves you into habits and well being, where your daily actions will start supporting your long term goals. And finally, it takes root in all your relationships and environment, because you cannot elevate while staying around, surrounded by people, spaces, and energies committed to staying where they Mhm. Energies committed to stay where you are doesn't help with your elevation. Self elevation means you upgrade how you think, how you treat yourself, how you move, and what you allow. It's a conscious choice to rise every day and everywhere in every way. So, Love Palace family, we talked about evolution, elevation. Now, think about this. Elevation is not a step. Let's think of it as a surrender. A surrender to the version of you that refuses to stay small. A surrender to the future calling your name. And even when your past tries to hold your hand, let me say that again. A surrender to the future calling your name, even when your past tries to hold your hand. Elevation is the moment you realize you've been asking life to change while refusing to change yourself. But now, now, right here now, you're brave enough to let go of that weight. You're brave enough to put down all them fears. You're brave enough to outgrow the rooms that can no longer hold your spirit. See, elevation is not pretty. It's not polished and all shiny and perfect. Elevation is messy. It's uncomfortable. It's very and can be very lonely in the beginning, because rising means leaving behind everything that was attached to your lower self. But let me tell you something. Here's the secret. The moment you rise, the right people, the right opportunities, the right clarity, they rise with you. Elevation rearranges your life in ways you didn't even know you needed. Elevation says stop hiding behind your history and start standing in your destiny. Right now. Elevation teaches you that the mountain wasn't there to block you, it was there to build you. That the dark seasons weren't punishment, they were preparation. That the losses weren't failures, they were foundation. And when you finally step into the higher version of you, baby, the world adjusts, the energy shifts, the doors are opening, the blessings accelerate because you are no longer walking as who you were, you are walking as who you were meant to be. So, this is what I'm going to say to you right now: rise. Even if your voice is shaking and you're nervous and you're scared, you rise. You're going to rise, even if you have to do it alone and you have to start alone. You're going to rise, even if nobody claps for you yet. Because, I had to take a break, y'all. I had to take a deep breath. I had to take a deep breath because I'm rising. Because your elevation is not a moment, it's a movement, a lifetime commitment to choosing yourself, a promise that you're going to keep climbing until your reflection begins to match your potential. You're making a vow to never again shrink just because the world prefers you silent. So, to the version of you that doubted, that hesitated, that settled, thank you for getting us this far. But this next chapter, I'm leveling up. This level we're stepping into, this season right here, it belongs to the elevated you, the bold you, the disciplined you, the healed you, the aligned you, the unstoppable you. So breathe, take that step forward, get to climbing and elevate until elevation becomes your natural state and the sky becomes your ground. Okay, everybody. I want to thank you for coming to Daily Dose of D, talking about elevation. Are you thriving this Thursday to elevate? Are you elevating others? Are you elevating yourself? Are you allowing others to elevate you? Because sometimes we get stuck on elevating ourselves, and sometimes we don't do anything. We be stagnant, like we talked about on Monday, and don't even accept people elevating you to be your higher self. So elevate to help others, elevate so others can elevate you, and elevate yourself to be the best version of you. Okay? Y'all heard what I said about my 2026. I'm going to elevate and support those that elevate and support me. And I'm serious about that. I'm so serious about that. Because as an empath, I'm being transparent. As an empath, I will support you. I have supported so many friends, family, with businesses and things going on. And how many of y'all are at Daily Dose of D? I'm just saying. How many are going to Shamaka Essentials? I'm just saying. How many people are going to Holistic Royalties? I'm just saying. I'm going to stick to the people that are elevating me, and we are elevating each other. And we just going to keep on climbing and elevating. Okay? So, thank you for coming to the Love Palace. Peace and love to everyone. Have a great rest of thriving Thursday. Say that 3 times. Say that 3 times. Thriving Thursday. Make sure you are being purposeful in life and elevating yourself. We're not going to be stagnant no more. We're moving, we're in motion. We learned how to release, we learned how to elevate. And next, we're going to talk about how we can get all that self love. Okay, you feel me? So stay tuned to Daily Dose of D. Like, share, and subscribe. I would love for you to share this out. There's somebody that probably needs to hear this message. Okay, I will see everybody real soon. Peace and love.
The person that wants the rewards and the accolades for it all is a person that won't last long. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. I'm gonna take the me, I. Get out the way and let other people be great. They're only going to make this thing greater. You're prohibiting that by trying to stand in the moment so that people can look and point at you. Let other people do the thing that they were brought here to do. Align yourself with them, embrace them, support them, and as they grow, we grow.
Needs reminding. D is divine, D is daily, D is love, a daily dose.